Hello, good morning everyone, and welcome to Beaconsfield Middle School, home of the mighty Bulldogs. Yay, let's hear for the Bulldogs. Thank you everyone for being here this morning. I'm John Wong, Director of Community and Fund Development with Brilliant Labs, and it's with great honor I'm emceeing this morning's special announcement. We'd like to first say a big thank you to the school, the youth, and the city staff for letting us use their space for this really important announcement. Thank you. Beaconsfield is one of the 7 sites Brilliant Labs partners with the City of St. John's Summer Playground Program to host STEAM camps. In partnership with the city, community centers, youth-serving organizations, and libraries, we bring summer STEAM camps to 18 locations right into communities like this throughout St. John. Now, if I'm correct, Jeff, not to put you on the spot, it's Beaconsfield, the school where you received a call from a teacher last September asking you what happened this summer. Yeah. He was saying that his kids were learning all this stuff over the summer and in the end invited you to come in.
Exactly. The teacher was asking her students in September what was the best part of their summer. And a lot of the students that participated here at the school came back and said, Brilliant Labs. And so the teacher went on the internet, what is Brilliant Labs? And then we got a phone call, came to the school, started working with her and another teacher, and now they've kind of changed the way they're doing things, which is awesome. Wow.
So I think we have to applaud the students because it's about you guys and supporting and engaging and inspiring and empowering you. Thank you, Jeff. So with that, I would like to now introduce Wayne Long, MP for St. John Rothsay, former business entrepreneur and president of the St. John Sea Dogs, which was, if I'm correct, the last time they won the Memorial Cup in 2011. Am I correct there?
You are.
Okay. And also, you're a huge fan of Brilliant Labs. Thank you for championing us in Ottawa. Wayne Long, everybody.
Well, good morning to everybody. It's certainly a pleasure to be here. It's like I always say, I love being a member of Parliament. I love going to Ottawa and advocating for this wonderful riding. But I particularly love being back home in my riding in St. John in particular. And a little footnote of history, that Beaconsfield School was my school. And I went to Beaconsfield School. And when I came in, the lady who was cleaning up in the hallway above was nice enough to take me on a short tour into some rooms, and I can remember where I visited the principal up there, Mr. Black, a few times, and had great discussion with Mr. Black. But it's just wonderful to be here. It brings back so many memories. My mind is just racing of, how we used to hang over here, where Danielle and Pierce and Chip are sitting now, and talk to my friends, and we had sock ops, and we had so many activities in this school. So thank you for having it here, Jeff and John. What you're doing at Brilliant Labs is just absolutely fantastic. To see the energy in the room, to see the interests of these young adults like Alice, who I had a great discussion with, tracing my hand and getting a finger thing ready, whatever that is. But look, I just want to thank you for doing what you're doing. Brilliant Labs. I remember, John, when you and I first had a discussion about Brilliant Labs, and certainly with Jeff too, about the vision, what you wanted to do, your goals, how, to be perfectly transparent, you've persevered, you've done a lot of legwork to get to this day for this wonderful announcement. And, anytime we have an announcement in the riding, it's a good day. And it's even a better day when we have an announcement with a minister. My friend, Kirsty Duncan, Minister of Science and Sport, is here to make this wonderful announcement. So I'm going to turn it over to Minister Kirsty Duncan. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I am so happy to be here this morning. And Wayne, I'd like to say thank you to you. It is such a privilege to be here in your community And children, you know you are the most important people in the whole world, right? And my friend Wayne, he was telling me all about his community last night. He shared the history. He took me through the city. I went to the waterfront, and he told me I was going to have a wonderful time with you. Wayne, thank you for being a champion for this community and for everything you do. Let me say a big thank you to Brilliant Labs. I am so delighted to be here. To Executive Director Jeff Wilson, the Director of Community Development John Long, and co-founder David Alston, I'm in awe of what I've seen this morning. It is wonderful to see the children playing the piano, to doing circuits, to doing virtual reality, to building and creating games on computers. It's been fantastic. And finally, to our Mayor of St. John, Mayor Don Darling, thank you for being here. And it was great to catch your enthusiasm as well. I am thrilled to be here at this camp. And to our children, let's see if I can do it. Joseph, Maya, then I've got Carter, Braden, Elliot, Jonathan, Jesse, Tyler, Ben, Colby, Alice, Maria, Sasha. Did I get it right? Yeah. Oh. And weren't they amazing? Children, hands up if we love science. And hands up if we want to be engineers when we grow up. Hands up if they want to be teachers. I had teachers this morning. How about fashion designers? You amazed me this morning. I want you to know you are the most important people in the whole world, and I want you to know how proud we are of you. They are coding, they're building circuits, they're printing in 3D, and we can't wait to see what you're going to do when you grow up. Do you love Brilliant Labs? Hands up if we love Brilliant Labs. Yes. Well, we've got a good announcement today. Would you like to hear what we're going to announce? Today I'm pleased to announce that our government, and through ACOA, are going to provide $1.6 million for a 2-year project to help provide young people like you all across Atlantic Canada with opportunities to develop the skills you've been doing today. Brilliant Labs, I can't believe what you have accomplished in 5.5 years. Half of the schools in Atlantic Canada, that you're in 85 communities. We are so pleased to partner with you. I will go home and tell the stories of what you're doing here in Atlantic Canada. And to our amazing children, we can't wait to see what you do next. We are so proud of you. Let's hear it for science. Science. And let's hear it for Brilliant Labs. And let's hear it for this great school who hosted us today. I'm super proud of you, and to Brilliant Labs, congratulations, and thank you for allowing me to come. Thank you. Anyone out? Maya? There you go.
Well, thank you so much, Minister Duncan, and thank you for your support. And that's very generous funding. Next, I'd like to please introduce Jeff Wilson, educator and teacher and executive director of Brilliant Labs. Jeff Wilson, NASA Space Academy award-winning teacher. How'd you understand? with 30 plus years in the private and public sector, sharing his knowledge and passion for learning and empowering children and preparing them for the future. Jeff Wilson.
Hello. On behalf of Brilliant Labs and everybody involved with Brilliant Labs, we'd love to thank all of you for being here. Thank you, Minister Duncan, for the fantastic contribution to our work. Thank you, MP Long, for supporting our work from day one, as well as Mayor Darling. We've also got gentlemen here from the Anglophone South School Board, Gary and Paul. Thank you very much for your ongoing support. And we have to remember that Minister Duncan is also Minister of Sport, and I think that's where the high fives come from. Or do they do that in science a lot? I'm not sure. But like she mentioned, it's about our youth, our children, the next generation of our engineers or scientists or astronauts. When I was listening to you guys speak with Minister Duncan, you were talking about all the different things you wanted to build and make. And so this important, significant contribution that ACOA is making to us helps us get one step further to helping every child on the planet Canada have those opportunities. So this is an idea that Mr. Ralston came up with about, 6 years ago probably, started actualizing itself about 5.5 years ago, and it's been an incredible journey supporting, and every day we are now, this summer, about 120 people working with Brilliant Labs, inspired to get up out of bed and keep pushing as hard as we can because of you guys. When you are excited about something, it helps us kind of work harder, longer, and help you. Like Minister Duncan mentioned, we can't wait to see what you're going to do in the future. So on behalf of everybody at Brilliant Labs and everybody we work with, especially our stakeholders and our teachers and our students and our youth, thank you very much. Okay.
You're my rock stars.
Yeah.
Do you know you're my rock stars? And you're the best thing that happened today? Okay, yay for the rock stars. Let's put our hands in. Okay, let's do 3, 2, 1. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Starting! Oh, that wasn't loud enough.